Yeah, letter number 19, and I want to thank the friends for sending it. Bala Sulam says, "Grace is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that fears the Lord, she shall be praised." This means that during the preparation, beauty and grace appear as the essence of perfection for which one yearns and longs. However, at the time of correction, when the earth is full of the knowledge of the Lord, I shall see an opposite world, as only fear and longing are the desired perfection. Then one feels that during the time of preparation, they were lying to themselves.
That's right, meaning this is the primary thing. This is what the person enjoys. Gradually, we're searching for a state for how I can fill myself up, but gradually, through our work and through the reforming light, especially, we undergo a change of direction, and I begin to think about the Creator. How can I specifically fulfill Him and not fulfill myself? Gradually it happens through the reforming light, and then it turns out that at first I was constantly chasing after fulfilling myself, yearning for all kinds of fulfillments, understanding, feeling that it will clothe in me and it will be inside of me, and then bit by bit I begin to change the direction of my yearning into how do I fulfill the Creator, how do I give Him the contentment, and then in such a way I reach a state where this actually is my purpose, my intention, my pleasure. And then we reach a state where indeed bestowal is the fulfillment. What I'm capable of causing in the other, and of course it is through the 10, and later on through the whole of humanity, as much as we are able to bring out of ourselves and to see how the entire world Kli and even the Creator enjoy it, He's actually the one standing behind the world Kli. This becomes my pleasure, and therefore this pleasure can only grow, and it depends on me and on no one else, because the upper light is in absolute rest. The entire Kli is broken, and it's ready for my action, and so then only longing to cause pleasure outside of me is what I see as my fulfillment, and besides that, nothing else is needed. Then a person who reaches that and who causes that, he reaches eternity out of himself.
Holland 1.
Morning, Raf and World Kli. I think you answered part of my question. My question is, maybe you can get into it some deeper. Where is this fun of living in a constant deficiency? Because we pray and then we have become more deficient. So there must be a sort of a fulfillment, let's say, in this deficiency. So where is this hidden? You told something about, let's say, this bestowal. Can you go through this again? Because I don't really get it.
For that purpose, the shattering of the Kli of Adam Rishon was done. The Creator broke this Kli so that we are able to always be in shuddering and in a constant search. We will talk about what is Gmar Tikkun, the end of correction, when we connect all of these things together. And by this, everything might end. So where would be my yearning to connect them and to fulfill them, this with that and that with this? But rather, if everything becomes the concept of in one, then something here it comes to a stop, and I will not have a place to work. I will not have a place for fulfillment, since I'm fulfilled only by causing connection, by causing fulfillment to them, and through them to the Creator. This is how I cause pleasure to the Creator, because as it says, what will you give him? He is whole. He only enjoys what each one of us, how each one of us corrects his vessels on his side. Each one out of his own respect. When he corrects the entire Kli of Adam Rishon, each one of us has a point in the heart, and from that point he corrects the Kli. So then it turns out that each one of us by this causes pleasure to the Creator. And if the Kli is complete, what happens? So we need to understand yet, what does it mean, the complete correction? What does it mean, the end of correction, Gmar Tikkun? And by that, do we reach a complete Kli, one light, etc.? What are these concepts? It is still far away from us, from our ability to understand it correctly. However, just in order for us to nevertheless have it as a question, because all in all of the fulfillments, all of the pleasures that we can attain is only through changes, it is only through the inclination, through the longing to cause contentment, to cause pleasure to the others, and through them to the Creator. This is why, if this possibility ends, then what is left for me? This is why we have to understand what really means eternity and wholeness and the end of correction in spirituality. What precisely do we do? Maybe it's actually the opposite. The end of correction is when I receive endless possibilities to fulfill everyone and to constantly cause connection more and more and more, more special, more intricate. And in that, by that, we are in the world of Ein Sof. We will see, it's all ahead of us. But what am I trying to say? There are some points here, so because of which we can't really let go of the issue of the prayer, and also raising man, which we also want to come to after this topic. That also pertains to the prayer. So we will stand on that until we will understand it, and we will start to actualize these things in practice.